This is Beck Bamberger with the latest in San Diego business news. There may be one step closer.
We interrupt our program to bring
you this important message.
There was no pearly gate. The only reason I knew I was in a cave was because I had just passed the entrance. The rock wall rose behind me with no ceiling in sight. I knew this was it. This was what religion talked about, what man feared. I had just entered the gate to hell. I felt the presence of the cave as if it were a living, breathing creature. The stench of rotten flesh overwhelmed me. Then there was the voice. It came from inside and all around.
Welcome.
"Who are you?" I asked, trying to keep my composure.
You know.
The thing answered. I did know. "You are the devil," I stuttered, quickly losing my composure. Why me? I've lived as good as I could. The silence took over the space as my words died out. It seemed like an hour went by before the response came.
What did you expect?
The voice was penetrating, but patient. I don't know. I never believed any of this, I uttered. Is that why I'm here? Silence. I continued. They say the greatest trick you ever pulled was convincing the world you don't exist.
No. The greatest trick I ever pulled was convincing the world that there is an alternative.
There is no God, I shivered. The cave trembled with the words.
I am God.
I have a gloomy little spider. I love to sit down close beside her. She never knows where she has been, 'cause all she does is spin and spin. The spider's quite a busy roamer, which is why I call her Homer. She loves to work and spin all day, and then at night, she likes to play. Her web is like my mother's hair. Her eyes have got my father's stare. She may not jump or twist or bend, but a spider is a girl's best friend. The light from the mirror cast shadows of black, and when I stared at those shadows, the shadows stared back. The walls have ears, and the mirrors have eyes, and they both whisper truth and lies. They whisper to the spider and they laugh at the fly, saying one will live and the other will die, with screams and shouts like a pouring rain that comes from a place of roaring pain. But the walls have ears and the mirrors have eyes, and whether you're the spider or whether you're the fly, one will live and the other must die. And as light from the mirror cast shadows of black, I smiled at the shadows, and the shadows smiled back.
I Felt a Funeral in My Brain by Emily Dickinson. I felt a funeral in my brain, and mourners to and fro kept treading, till it seemed that sense was breaking through. And when they all were seated, a service, like a drum, kept beating, till I thought my mind was going numb. And then I heard them lift a box and creak across my soul with those same boots of lead again. Then space began to toll. As all the heavens were a bell and being but an ear, and I and silence, some strange race, wrecked, solitary, here. And then a plank in reason broke, and I dropped down and hit a world at every plunge, and finished knowing then.
When you search through a darkened room, seeking a light to break through the gloom, tread carefully, for you will find the madness that comes from your mind. If you see a mirror, turn your eyes away, for you're not ready to see what's in it today. The mirror reflects the part of you that you hide from yourself and others. You bury it deep inside. If you've forgotten what you don't want to see, gaze upon the moment for a moment, or 3. What stares back at you will send you screaming. It can't be true, but you know you're not dreaming. The horror within has been set free. Hide it again, bury it. You sob and plea, but it cannot be undone. You can't turn from it anymore. You now know the horror from deep within your core. The horror has escaped from the chains that bind. Now it's loose and destroying your mind. He follows me down the dark streets of my mind. I hear his footsteps following closely behind. He plays with my thoughts, lives in my dreams. He's the seductive voice that calls to me, whispering that I need to be free. He's the darkness that stirs inside of me. He's the deviant shadow nobody sees.
And now a word from our sponsors.
If you're anything like me, after these scary tales, you'll want to snuggle up next to somebody and get some comfort. And what better source of comfort than our furry best friends? For those of you that are following me or our new rescue golden retriever Finn on Instagram, you'll know what a bundle of energy and love he is, and that's why he deserves the best. I am so excited to announce our new partnership with Buddy Empire. Buddy Empire creates the most adorable and precious accessories for our furry best friends to give them the love that they give us. And when you use our code BuddyLove at checkout, they're going to give you a 10% discount just for doing what you're probably going to do anyway, which is spoil those pets rotten. So check out buddyempire.com today, and don't forget to use code BuddyLove at checkout for your 10% off. I cannot wait to share with you all the adorable reindeer hoodie that I got for Finn and for Moosey as we get closer to the holiday season. Thank you so much to Buddy Empire for sponsoring this video. And thank all of you for checking out Buddy Empire, because it really does help the channel. Until tomorrow, sleep well.